with the lower amount of people in the office, it seems like we can get more done. So we got a bunch of stuff shot, and we're going to basically just kind of finish up some fine-tuning a couple of little projects here and there, and then get out of here. Maybe get out of here a little bit early today, sometime around 3:30, and then head from there. I've got a couple things around the house, a couple little projects at the house I want to try and get done, and that's about it. I have to say that my shins are feeling a lot better. Tuesday night, after I ran, they were pretty sore. Wednesday was my first day off this week, and I could barely walk. So it was really tough, really hard for me to get around without having, some sort of anti-inflammatory or something like that, ibuprofen. So I had to basically get through the day on, anti-inflammatory. Thursday, I got up, felt a lot better. I didn't need to take any medication or anything, any pain reliever. Still hobbled around a little bit. Today I got up and I feel great. They're still sore. The pain and the tightness and everything in my calves are gone. And there's just like a small little spot right in the middle of each of my shins, my left one more than my right, that's still a little tender. I do have my 8-mile run tomorrow. I am a little nervous about going and running and possibly making it, getting it back to where it was on Wednesday. But I think that the fact that I'm going to be taking such a slow pace tomorrow on that 8 miles, we're talking 11:30 per mile, that I might be able to just make a nice smooth run, because last Saturday when I did my 6 miles, I didn't have any pain really at all in my legs. It was tender, but there was no pain. The next day I got up, I could still walk around. I didn't need to take any, pain meds or anything like that. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna just go ahead and take it easy tomorrow, but I've still got to get the mileage in. I did miss the 3 miles on Thursday, but I think that was, since it was only 3 miles and the majority of my Mondays for the entire 18 weeks are all 3 miles, I think a 3 mile is okay to miss versus an 8 mile. but we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. Looking forward to a run. I've been a little stir crazy the last couple of days. It's interesting how when you start running, it's like a chore, and then a few weeks into it, your body starts to kind of crave it. I know it sounds weird and obscure, but I really do kind of crave going out and running, even though I have the tenderness in my shins and the tightness in my calves and everything. But other than that, when I get done with a run, I feel fantastic. I sleep better at night. A byproduct of all of this is, I mean, I've lost like 12 pounds or 13 pounds or something like that. My heaviest before I started running last month was, well, actually the month before, the mid-October. My heaviest was 177. You know, I didn't look overweight. I didn't, you know, there wasn't any of that, but I felt like crap. I felt like absolute crap because that's not where I feel like my body needs to be. I got on the scale Sunday last week. I haven't weighed myself all week, but on Sunday, and it was 164. So I've lost quite a bit of weight. I'm starting to feel better. My feet don't hurt at the end of the day, things like that. That might also have to do with the fact that I wear my running shoes around on most of the days during the week. So, but I'm starting to feel really good. My body's just craving being able to go out and run. And the last 3 days I haven't done it, and so I've got this urge to get out there and start running again. So I'm excited about that, and we'll see how things go. 2 things I do every year in December. I've done it for the last 2 or 3 years now. It's kind of changed my professional and personal trajectory throughout each year, and it's 2 things. One, it is this book right here, Living Forward. It's a book by Michael Hyatt, and that book goes into a life plan, like a much broader, like overlying, very marathon style of planning your life. Goes, 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years down the road. But then also, along with that, I use another tool by Michael Hyatt, that other tool is called 5 Days to Your Best Year Ever. And that's a much more concise goal setting plan that kind of goes along with the Living Forward life plan. And it just seems to fit. Basically I go through and I look at the goals that I set last year for 2016, and I review those, see how well I did, and then moving forward I either make adjustments on the goals that I didn't achieve to try and achieve them next year, or I will actually I'll drop that goal off and I'll set it aside and maybe bring in a couple of new ones that I might have in mind for the next year. So I'm getting ready to actually do that. So quick break. I will get back to the goal setting and 5 days to your best year ever here in just a second. Right now I just realized that I don't have a mouthpiece for a Camelback that I'm borrowing from a guy at work. So I've got to run to Dick's Sporting Goods to see if they have a little mouthpiece for that Camelback. I'm not a big fan of constricting things while I'm running. I like to run in shorts. I don't even like having the headphones around my neck, the cable. But I just kind of deal with that for now until Apple comes out with their wireless ones. But I'm just going to give it a shot because that's really the only way that I can keep fluids with me and not have to carry a bottle of water. Well, Well, I got back from Dick's. I got my mouthpiece, and I got some bars, some little power bars for my run tomorrow. And I was going to get into the 5 Days to Your Best Year Ever and the other book from Michael Hyatt tonight. But I got home, we had dinner, and Christina and I are in the middle of watching a movie. She got up to check on the boys a little bit. So my plan is to get into all of that tomorrow. I'll go on my run and do my thing. She's gonna go to work tomorrow, and then when I get back from my run and kind of cool down a little bit, I want to get into some of that because there's some really, really good stuff in there, and I think it can help a lot of people. I love it. Again, I've been using it for quite a while. So for now, I am going to end the vlog, actually ending it on the night that it's supposed to be ended, which is fantastic. Let's see if we can keep the streak up. So this is day 1. But yeah, I'm going to keep it up. Try to anyway. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog. I appreciate you guys being here. If you want to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. You know, like the video if you like what I'm doing. Comment below, whatever you want. Subscribe to the channel, and if you feel like giving to our donation pages for the Team World Vision and the LA Marathon, the links are down below in the description. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.